Hello and welcome to Just Style and Performance. My name is Joshua and today I am listing Pat's 1934 Ford 5-window coupe up for sale. Now Pat has had a variety of classic cars over the years and now he's looking to downsize his collection. Now if you don't want to learn about the details of this video and you just want to hear how this thing sounds and see how it runs on the road, well, just head over to this timestamp and check out the drive. But if you're ready to learn more about this vehicle, then sit back, relax, and let me tell you about Pat's 1934 Ford. Alright, so let's talk about the history of this car before we get into the finite details. Now, Pat is not the original builder of this car. In fact, he bought it from his best friend who did the complete rebuild on this car. Now, to talk about that, let's go back in time to 1999 when Pat's friend bought this vehicle. And when he bought it, it was a little bit different. The exterior is painted in this beautiful burgundy metallic red, but it had a unique color combination with the graphics. Someone had placed bright pink scallops on it. They looked great on the hood, but the design really did not fit the door. It also had a set of custom chrome wheels on it that looked like they were made more for a truck. It did have the original bumpers, but it had the Continental kit in the rear. The other thing about Pat's friend is that when he builds his vehicles, even though he lives in Florida and goes to car shows in the summer, he does not equip AC. Pat's friend built this car out and he did a beautiful job. He changed the color, he changed a few things, and Pat ended up buying the car 6 years ago in 2018. So let's talk about the vehicle that Pat purchased from his friend. Now this is a true 1934 Ford 5-window coupe, a Model B. It's a true steel body and it's titled as a 34 Ford. Now the exterior of the body is got the original steel hood, the original steel body, but the fenders, the front and rear apron is all fiberglass. It's painted in a beautiful bright red, the pink scallops were removed, and a subtle white pinstripe was added, which really make the design stand out even better. Now the wheels have been swapped over to these iconic American Racing torque thrust wheels, wrapped in a brand new set of hand-cooked Kinergy tires, a radial all-season tire which is perfect for just cruising here in Florida. It's got the original chrome bumpers front and back, and of course that beautiful original grille. Now the interior is set up a little bit differently. So we installed this beautiful plush cloth interior, cloth seats, cloth on the door panels with roll-up windows, and the best part about it, these are the original doors, the suicide doors. I love suicide doors. I love the look, I love how they function and make it easier getting in and out, of course, of these smaller vehicles. Now the dash is the original steel dash from the 1930s. It's been repainted into this lighter gray color. It's got a set of Stewart Warner gauges and a SunPro tack in the center. Plus, it's got a wood grain Grant GT steering wheel attached to a tilt steering column, which makes it easier, especially if you're a taller guy like me. I'm 6.5 feet tall. So when I got in the vehicle, I was able to adjust the steering wheel just to make it fit more comfortable for my legs. And I fit nice and comfortably in that vehicle. And the best part about it is, of course, Pat installed that AC system, so the interior stays nice and cool while you're driving down the road. And if you want to talk about driving, well, here's the best thing about the car. It is a Ford 5-liter 302 V8 engine with a 4-barrel carburetor attached to a aluminum intake by Edelbrock, and it sits on top of a beautifully painted engine with Ford Racing powder coat valve covers. This motor definitely stands out. It's got a good sound to it. It's got the Ford Bronco exhaust manifold going down into a steel exhaust system that ends at a set of Dynomax mufflers. Now this whole motor is equipped with the Walker radiator. It's attached to the C4 automatic, a 3-speed automatic that ends out into a Currie Ford 9-inch in the rear. Now the entire chassis is not original. Now this little coupe sits on top of a Pete and Jake's chassis. It's a universal hot rod street rod chassis. It's got the Mustang 2 independent suspension up front with power steering and rack and pinion and power disc brakes. And in the rear, we got that Currie Ford 9-inch that's hooked up. It's got the QA1s all the way around and drum brakes. Now this thing drives nice and smooth, and to see how it does, let's head over with Pat, take this thing out for a little drive, and see how it handles. All right, so if you want to learn more about Pat's 1934 Ford 5-window coupe that's been built out into a beautiful street rod powered by a Ford 302 V8 with a C4 automatic and AC, well, all you gotta do is give me a call. My number is 407-970-6866. And if you'd like to see all the pictures and the fully detailed description about the car, the best way to do that is head down into the description box below and check out the listing with ClassicCars.com. There I've got about over 100 highly detailed pictures. Definitely go down, take a look. I got a lot of details on this car. You do not want to miss it. Now, if you watch this video, you like this video, maybe you've seen some of the other stuff on the channel and you're thinking, wow, this guy makes some really cool videos. Well, probably the best thing to do is to hit that red subscribe button. So we got some really cool videos planned out. I've got a Porsche video coming out soon and a 4x4 18-foot swamp buggy video. That's gonna be a really cool one. Plus, I got some of my other cool stuff that I'm going to post later on in the year, and hopefully in the new year we'll get a better time schedule and maybe a better background. Still working on that. Thanks again for watching the video. If you want to see more about Pat's vehicle, link is down below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Just Style and Performance.